Hi, I'm James Manning and welcome once again to Be Young RV. Today we're going to talk about the 2013 Ace Evo 29.1. The 29.1 is just under 30 foot. Very comparable to one of the larger Class C's that you'll see out on the market, but with the stability of a Class A. On the Ace Evo, it's a 190-inch wheelbase versus so many of the Class C's at 155, creating that large tail swing on the back. With the Ace Evo at a 190-inch wheelbase, it's a more stable ride and a lot less hangover on the rear when towing a boat or trailers behind. With the Ace, you have 165 cubic foot of storage on a 29-foot motorhome. In the front area here, you'll find that you have the battery set up, room for two, and an additional two if so desired. Over here on the other side of the entry door, you have a large storage bay using galvanized metal. It has a drain plug in here, so if you do put things in there wet, don't worry about it, it's not gonna rust the box. In the rear, you'll find another box of approximately the same size and also galvanized metal. In the rear, you'll find the largest storage compartment that goes from one side to the other with easy entrance from both sides. And it also comes equipped with its own Rubbermaid table. In case the picnic table is a little too heavy to drag up under the awning, you've brought your own with you. And on the rear of the coach, they conveniently put the fuel access in the back. It doesn't matter what side of the island you go on, it's easy to fuel up. With the Ace Evo, you have a total towing capacity of 7,000 pounds on a 29-foot motorhome. So if you do have one of the larger boats, you do have the capability with this V10. Over on this side, in the galvanized storage compartment, you'll find 25 foot of shoreline cord, making it easy at any of the parks to hook up to power. Another safety feature that's been applied to the Ace is the hot water heater and the furnace in the same general location. This eliminates running propane lines all over the coach to try to connect to the appliances. City water hookup and the power cord hookup is conveniently put together, so when you pull into the park, they're always together at the park. It's nice to have them together on the motorhome. Inside here is the dump take station. They're again conveniently made of the galvanized metal, so if you do have any spillage inside, it's not going to rust your compartment area. And easy to hose out, especially with the place to run the sewer hose to, gives you a big area to clean up. Over here is where they've put the outside shower for cleanup at the dump station, and also they've mounted the water pump underneath. The nice thing about having it underneath, and it's mounted on rubber grommets, is when it is on and vibrating, it's not on the main floor, sending a vibration through the whole coach. And with a little thought, they have put the generator in the front, away from the bedroom, and the exhaust on the road side. Well, let's take a look on the inside and see what makes the Ace so popular. Well, welcome to the inside of the 29.1 Ace. As you can see, with the slide out, it's extremely roomy. Nice isolated kitchen with plenty of countertop, deep bowl sink with adjustable faucet. Very roomy inside. A great alternative to a Class C. There's a lot of things, even though they're comparable in size, that separate this from that market. For one, the larger fuel tank. You have an 80-gallon fuel tank on this. The largest on a Class C is 55. It's kind of nice not to have to stop, but stop when you want to. The wheelbase is definitely going to be a big difference going down the road, taking a lot of the bounce out of it, especially if you are towing a little boat to the lake. With this one, you do have the sleeping capacity of a Class C. You have a jackknife sofa in the living room, makes into a bed for two. On the other side, you have the wraparound dinette, also makes into a bed for two. And over the driver and passenger seat, they have a very nice design for an overhead bed. It's power operated, push of a button, the bed will drop itself into position. No fuss, no muss. Just put the sleeping bags up and the bed is made. As you can see up above, tons of storage up there. With the travel catches on the side with the netting, it's easy to store stuff in and not worry about it going down the highway. To put away the bed, just as easy as putting it out, it's just a push of a button. The power bed will retract and put itself away. So now you have the capacity to sleep 2 overhead, 2 on the sofa, 2 at the dinette, plus you have a very comfortable bedroom with a walk-around queen bed. Follow me and I'll show you that next. Now on the way to the queen size bed, you have a nice design of a split bath. Shower on one side, stool and sink on the other. With the sliding pocket door, it gives you plenty of room for a dressing area when coming out of the shower. And on the side of the shower, they used every available space they could. Actually, that's not bad for a linen closet. As you step up into the master bedroom, you can see how beautifully appointed it is. They've got matching headboards with comforter, pillow shams, and pillows. Plenty of countertop room, place for an alarm clock, plug in your cell phone, put your wallet, your keys, your glasses. Plenty of room for just about anything you take to bed with you. A glass of iced tea if it was me. With the full privacy shades, you've got great cover keeping the light out early in the morning. And if you look over the top of the bed, you'll see oversized cabinetry here for your bedding. See how deep that is back there? On both sides of the bed, it's equipped with wardrobe closets with mirrors. Now comparing against Class C's, I've saved the best for last. The cockpit area. This is where it really shines. The seats, which you can't do in a Class C, do swivel around, become part of the living room. You have plenty of room. You're not crammed together with a big engine cowling in the way. You have room for not 2 but 4 drinks if you like. Place to set down the iPad, or use this area here for your workstation, bringing out the laptop while going down the road. Inside here you have 2 outlets as well as a 12-volt charger plug-in right there. The radio doubles as a radio and a backup camera. It's one touch capability, it's easy to operate, turn it on with the push of a button. It is a Jensen, so it is of high quality.
At this point is for us to move on.
While listening to the radio, you can easily seek and scan additional channels. Easy to pick up stuff that's on the air just by the push of a button. It'll pick up most every station available. And to switch over onto the camera is a real easy deal. You just push the button, and now you've got a view out the back from the camera. So this is where you really separate yourself in this industry. You have larger fuel capacity, 55 gallons in a Class C versus 80 in the AC Evo, 155-inch wheelbase in a Class C versus 190-inch in the AC Evo. The wider cockpit area and the higher viewing while going down the road is definitely an advantage for safety while traveling. So once again, I'd like to thank you for coming out today and seeing us here at Be Young. My name is James Manning. Looking forward to seeing you in the future.